apart enlightenment. What should it mean? Trying to breathe but also pay the rent. Another ding from my pocket, it's a dream I'd forgotten. Head fog, looking dense, sleeping dogs on the fence. Stomping on the time and time again. Got the bends, veins, bubbles burst, pouring my blood on the verse. Fate in the stethoscope will whisper. Flipping the switch, got a cold transistor. Wearing my shoes till the soles fall off. Deranged, incubated while I cough and cough and cough and nails rust. Spilling my guts, fading my trust. Watch me combust. Flame of a vermin, cancelled my sermon. Used to preach till I felt the fist of God. Didn't spare the rod, now I am writing my own fucking scriptures. Drawing the face of a god in these pictures. Picture us part of a parasitic apparition. We're death on a mission. Making this flow, taking us back to a day we all know. To a day we exacted our masterpiece. Mastering nothing and finding a sense of peace, sacred and free. Analyzing this amalgamation, words drip. Scribble on dead trees, poets to MCs, karma to bhakti. This was my first and my backup plan. Making the music, man, making the music, man. Do not forget where you came from. Do not let roots inhibit your growth. Patterns repeat exponentially. Micro to macro, they mutate eventually. Making their way through our space and potentially changing the way that we think consequentially. Gossip of gods through and through. Simulation was a sight that you knew. Asking to barter, the martyr is full of regrets. Question the source and the force it begets. We are forsaken, the children of one, and the one is the havoc of wars. War of a nation and war of a mind. Struggle to see a new theme and design. Grinding and twisting and churning and burning. Existence is real and I'm hopeful we're learning. I'm learning that time has a way of returning. Patterns increase exponentially. Patterns increase exponentially. Games weren't won, feeling ready. Got one hand stiff, got one hand steady. If you're keeping your eyes on the ball, picking it up when you fall, working on keeping it raw, scratching your mark on the wall. Patience falling apart at the seams, seeming to fill up your dreams. We infect a new guest, defected this news. I click the new blues, the suede from these shoes. Power pulls quick from the pylon schemes. You get your fresh new drip, straight dopamine. It's a barcode masterpiece, mastering methods to sell you. Putting your brain on the menu, pulling the boards and exposing the pale-eyed man. Tail to the heart of a murderous plan. Cats in the walls, cats in the everything. Forming a ghost to hanging in effigy. Devotion is lost on nothing. Eyes pull quick as the blood stops gushing. Picking a digit humane. Tickle the ivory, scales are insane. Naked and free to a cult. Shocking, unravel the bolts. Bolting the neck till you halt. We're starting to hustle. Dirigibles flying abroad. Collecting residuals fucked. Dollars are dancing with demons and luck. I'm rolling the dice with a mic, I'm unstuck. Scribble the word on a page, find a meaning. I'm meaning to ask if you have to stop dreaming. Disasters, pulling the cord of your master. Scribble the screens, move faster. Multicultural, Donnybrook, you get your verses here. I said fuck the hook. Meditate on what you want to achieve. Focus and breathe, focus and breathe. Time is a tapestry we must weave. Focus and breathe, focus and breathing the breath of a river to flow. Sowing the seeds, helping them grow. Growing apart from the virus, code in the squint of your mind's iris. Pupil to Vishnu, tearing the tissue, issues with life. Having a breakthrough under a rock with a hemlock tragedy. Failure on top of a bow shock apathy. Watershed flood from the elements. Step back quick, see the whole fucking elephant. Tusk will bust the trust, catalyst combust. Shaman feel the flux, heart will find the crux. Flex the mind, shine divine. Memory persists when you melt the time. Open a portal and look at the cultures. Twisting the mind of the money and vultures. Dangerous cartoons running the game. Pulling the pin, fucking insane. Paving a crucifix, do not get used to the setting, the rain of flame. Felons on top of the steeple, starving the people. Peek through the keyhole, breaking the locks of oppression. Pulling the chains of depression, marking my words. Sometimes the answer's not so clear. Heretics blazing new frontiers. Building a culture, new disciples. Taking the time, breaking the cycle. Games weren't won, feeling ready. This sideways glance, both hands unsteady. Picking apart the dream, patience start to scream. You never set foot in the same stream. Coded blood of the pictures and photographs. It's the future that you're grasping at if you can fucking last. It's the masquerade of many as the mask you wear is keeping you afloat. It's the holes in your own fucking boat. Fashion me a casket made of ashes of my memories. I'm asking if the only way out is with my enemies. Provocatively pocketing the dreams for the profit or a meal ticket. Roulette spin, click. Draw the line in the sand while the wind whips flames to the eyes of the man on the flagship. Mastered the time. Time was the enemy, selling my soul for a sense of identity. Definite loss, defining the principles, drinking the blood of the pageanting cynicals, fighting the time in the trench to unwind with you, fading the tint of the hue. Torching the letter I wrote to me, using the flicker to return to cinder. Flames on the postscript, cryptic encoded, not hopeless. Futures ferocious and death's the prognosis. Don't waste a breath, eyes off the ivory. Hunt for the meat, not consumer lobotomy. Passing the prime with a prime understanding. Those lies were the ones you were handed. I could write a novel of my failures, the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, the ones I remember the most. I'm candidly developing my sins into progress. You're measuring success, the pus from this abscess. I'm absently minding my business. Grimace of smiles are the ones of a sickness. Sick of the pulling, the gnawing, the darkness, the fading, the toppling artistry. Dollars are haunting me. Don't use as directed. The use is the one that is cause for infection. Quivering thought with a downward inflection. Ripple the wave of my fucking reflection. Testing the waters, don't bother to question me. Riddles I scribble, this dribble, it sets me free. Poems and words on the lines on my busted knees. Trust is commodity, trust is commodity. Spite to a god, I'm agnostically cursing this fraud. It's perfectly broken, delirious thought. Subliminal simulation that you bought. Writing the scriptures, code on these pictures. Picture it perfectly crushed, purified dust. Demons engage with the prophecies, pocketing dreams with the prophet philosophy. Pray for a martyr to take on the pressure. Building and feeding an unseen oppressor. Impressing the decorated sons of nobles. Cynically sounding as though I'm not hopeful. Hoping for more. Defining the time from the 80 to BC line. The goddess question, it is falling apart this time. We hear a diatribe of twisted animators. We are shattering the mirrors. We forgot what we created. We are toppling the sanctuary. All that I see is a binary blur of perspective. Ink runs cold from the palms of my hands. What's the objective? Find the objective. Hickory-dickory dock, arriving late to fight the clock. Father Time taking cheap shots, feeling so distraught. Clicking and ticking the arms around, finding ways to drown the sound. Measuring linear, flipping it back, folding the future to the past. 4D through our space-time, it is late now, but we got here. Daytime to the bedtime, took a lifetime to a new year. Time doesn't change things, you have to change things. Gossamer growing through your mind, pick the webs and realign. Time is an illusion, you do not have it, you cannot lose it. Winding the gears of a lifeline. Hours click, hear a faint chime. You'll never buy the moments you lost, replacement cost is null. Fading lights, growing dull, allowing time to take control. Seed to a tree and an egg to a chirp. All that you see will turn to dirt. Recycle the energy flow, making the garden grow. The future is now and the past never was. It's got no meaning just because you have to make it. Fill in the blanks and take it, watch the time split. Big bang just to hang time from the black holes to the enzymes. From the new year to the last date, it's a grand feast, it's a clean plate. Years to months to weeks to days to minutes to seconds, we feel betrayed. Moments we lost to time it cost to make the time for time repeat. Feeling complete, bittersweet, it comes right back to bite your feet. Quartz clock will oscillate, gotta upgrade my bit rate. The temporal parts, the bleeding hearts, the art you felt would never start is done. Finding time for sun, supernova megatons. Chronos becoming my savior. He's asking us now while he's telling us later. Eons ago, cosmological growth feeling forms from divine fabricators. Swiping and clicking the time away, losing the time writing words that I need to say. It is demanding. I am a man with a watch, watching my moves, watching my thoughts. Eternity falling away, finding the minutes that make up the day. Blankets of fog, jamming my cogs. I'm working on finding the words to say. The moments are thieves, they're taking away what they bring. Pulling the winter to spring, they're giving you what you need, giving you everything, asking for nothing, taking it all. Summer to fall, watching you crawl, watching you walk, watching you age, watching the clock, making you start, making you stop. Birth to fatal, cradle to grave, writing your fable, working the waves. Tide's up, my time's up, pouring ocean from time's cup. Fractured warps, temporal coordinates, buying time, you can't afford it. Taking my time and I'm timing my flow. Energy's warping, I'm feeling it grow. Grafted to my past time, there's a big wake for a timeline. It's a rest stop, it's a real feel, it's a free gift, it's a quick steal. Sending momentum to 4 dimensions, light bent, full intentions. You can't stop it, you can't start it, we are just simply a part of it. Time is gone, time is gone. Where did my time go? I got all the time, none of the time. Rock skipping, riverside summer, mulberry picking, top speed runner, digging big holes like a Tolkien halfling, real quick snooze by a forest sapling, rainy day boots while the mud was thick, he slipped left to right to find a walking stick, crickets cricked as the branches cracked, stagnant pools see you looking back, home was an obstacle falling apart, black-eyed kid in the woods by the park, found a release in the trees and the brush, late getting home, never ran, never rushed, welcome hello to the back of the hand, don't talk back to your drunk old man, slept on the floor having dreams of the green skipped rocks in his mind from the side of a stream. Back in the woods next day feeling good, hand to the moss, cold to the touch, rain 4 days couldn't rain too much, walking the edge of the water, clearing his mind from thoughts of his father, edge of the bank, thick with the roots, something was splashing, something was loose, something was drowning. Couldn't tell what it was, moved closer. Man's best friend, he thought it was over. Thrashing about in the roots of the bank. Boy jumped in before the dog sank. Fighting the current, pulling the roots. Desperately wanting the canine loose. Something snapped and the water ripped. Pup was free, but the boy lost grip. Washing away in a flash. He knew how to swim, but the current was fast. Pulled straight down by the undertow. Dog dove fast, he knew where to go. Pulling the kid to the top of the water, grip felt tight, teeth through the collar. Dragging the kid to the shore, wasn't sure if the kid was alive. Death in his eyes, tongue to the cheek, pawing the feet, coughed up fluid, gasping shrieks. Boy locked eyes with the beast in the rain. Beast barked once and the boy did the same. Rescue a new best friend. Thunder shook, the rivers bend. Dog and the boy had a deal from the start. It was life for a life, it was heart for a heart. Fetch next day feeling dry, tugged on a branch with a new ally. Day got late and the kid had to go. Dad got drunk so the kid tiptoed. Pop's not happy where you been, son. Fist to the skull and it felt like a real ton. Eyes rolled back, busted his head. Ashtray cracked and the blood ran red. Morning waves, cleaned up, big thing gone. Brought a little snack for his friend by the pond. Made a little fort with the sticks and the rocks. Heard the croak of a toad, heard the cry of a hawk. Great day race with the pup through the brush. Late getting home, never ran, never rushed. Pop's in the backyard, bottle in hand. Kid and his pup by the fence last stand. Man jumped up from the chairs, the boy backed up, threw a fist in the air. White teeth flashed with a growl as the man moved fast with a fist and a scowl. Made a beeline for his son. Mutt moved quick like a bullet from a gun. Eyes on the drunk, jumped to the neck. Mutt had dog's best friend to protect. Clamping the bite to the neck as he coughed and the blood ran down to his chest and he lost all the breath in his lungs. Blood-soaked tongues, heartbeat skipped like the twitch of a drum. Blood-soaked pup and the boy went back to the woods, to the place they enjoyed, to the fort that they built by the pond. Getting dark, it was life for a life, it was heart